There's one more act in this section. It's Dean Maloney. Make some noise for Dean Maloney.
Ah, yeah? He's all right, yeah. Ah, sweet, man. Good to be gigging in my own city, man. It's good to be back in my own city. I done a gig recently. I was in Manchester. Any manx in? Yeah, I got a couple of years in, yeah. I done a gig recently in Manchester. And I was stood at the bar waiting to go on. And this mank lad came over. He tapped me on the shoulder and he just went. Which is a fucking word in Manchester, apparently. I said, what's up, mate? Well, have you just took my bottle of Copperberg off the bar? Well, what are you on about? He went, I had a bottle of Copperberg on the bar. It's gone missing, and it just so fucking happens there's a Scouser still right in front of me. I said, fuck off, lads. If I'm going to a gig to steal something, it's going to be weirder, innit? It's going to be like a nice coat or some other comedians' better jokes, apparently, love, yeah. God. Nah, I'm proud to be Scouse and made up to be from Liverpool. I think right now, this country is in its best position ever to have its very first Scouse Prime Minister. How boss would that be? No, we fucking work. I can't wait until someone gets voted in from Liverpool and everyone is stood outside 10 Downing Street waiting to get a glimpse of the new Scouse PM. And all they hear coming down the road is a Golf GTI blasting 2-pack. The Scouse Prime Minister jumps out the car, head to toe in Under Armour. Rolling a spliff. A removal truck pulls up and nothing but an Xbox and a 55-inch telly in the back of it. The national press. Prime Minister, will you be speaking to members of the Green Party anytime soon? Green Party? Party with green, yeah? Prime Minister, the NHS, it's underfunded, understaffed, and looks like it's going into US privatisation. What do you think about that? Yeah, it's fucking heavy, that, like... I love telling that joke, right, because it works with fucking anything. Now, right, I'm not at all religious, right? But when I was in school and we done RE, there was this story that I just remember in RE that we learnt about, and it was called the miraculous drought of fish. Now, if you don't know what that is, yeah, one of Jesus' disciples, Matthew, he went fishing and he couldn't catch a fish for days, right? And then Jesus come along in his one sense. And he went, Matthew, cast your line into deeper waters. And before they knew it, they'd caught that many fish. The boat have overflowed, right? And I can promise you now, in fact, I guarantee you, if Jesus was a Scouser, he would have got a picture with every fish, wouldn't he? New carp record. He's low in here. I'm married. Any married people in? Anyone married? You married, mate? Yeah, a couple of married people in. I'm married. It's going all right, like. The only way I can describe my missus is a fucking nutcase, right? Just after Christmas, my missus said to me, Dean, we're going on a diet. And I thought, hang on, I'm going to stick up for myself here. So I said, sound. So we started this diet and we took our weight, we took our beginning weight. And a week later, we weighed ourselves again. I'd lost £5, she'd lost £1. Does anybody in this room want to guess what happened next? She fucking flipped. What the fuck is going on? We've been eating the same stuff. You've lost £5, I've only lost £1. You're just going to get thin, aren't you? You're going to get thin and you're going to fuck me off. I'll be honest, I was thinking about it, right? I said, love, look, you've lost £1. Next week you might lose some more. See what happens. She went, okay. Not even 5 minutes later, my missus shouted to my daughter, Niamh, get us a bag of crisps out the cupboard. And trying to be a supportive husband, I said, are you sure you want them? Does anybody in this room want to guess what happened next? She flipped. Oh, so I'm just a fucking whale, am I, Dean, yeah? Am I just fat, am I? No, go on, Niamh, take the crisp back because Daddy thinks I'm just fucking huge. He's going to meet someone else. He's going to fuck me off. I said, shut up, you fat 3 nights on the couch, that got me. But it was just after Christmas, and I had just got a new Xbox, so who's the real winner, do you know what I mean? I love her though, man. She's given me 2 gorgeous girls, got 2 kids. I've got my oldest Neve, she's 7, she's autistic, or as I like to call it, shit at FIFA. She come home from school last week, she's like, Dad, there's a lad in my school, he's picking on me, calling me names. I said, no problem. When I take you to school tomorrow, I'll get it stopped. But there's an old saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. She went, sound. Took her to school, said to the teacher, I want the bullying stopping. When she come home from school, I said, has it stopped? She said, yeah, the lad has not called me a name all day. I thought, job done. She said, but he called you a fat grass with man boobs. Not gonna lie to you, right? Sticks and stones can fuck off because that proper fucking got to me, that. I was in the bedroom going to me missus, they're getting a bit big, like, aren't they? No, honestly, if my wife had tits that big, I'd probably stop shagging her sister, I'll be honest with you. I've got my other daughter, Zara. Zara's at this age where she finds it funny copying everything you say. Like, the other day I was going to the shop, I was like, I'm just going to the shop, love. She's like, just go in the shop, love. Like, I'm back, babe. She's like, I'm back, babe. Do you think you're funny? Do you think you're funny? Stop fucking copying me. Stop fucking copying me. She said, your ma shagged the postman? She went, I know. They're mad though, you know, like together as a team, like they're like proper clued up on iPads and stuff now, like the young kids and that. And the thing that they're into at the minute is the hacker. You're all familiar with what the hacker is. Do you know what the hacker is? No? Right. For those that don't know what the hacker is, the hacker is this ritual that the New Zealand rugby team do before every match, right? And they learned this upstairs, and they come down and they said, Dad, watch this. Dad, watch this. And they both stood there in front of me and done this. Don't make me laugh. I just say before I do this, I'm fully aware how embarrassing this is for everyone involved, okay? Both come down. Now, when they learned that, and they done it at a friend's wedding, a few people said to me, what a nice touch that was. You know, wedding, hacker, boss. When they learned that, and they performed it at a family wake. A few family members were like, yeah, okay. When they performed that last week, before the egg and spoon race at my daughter's sports day, and scared the shit out of 10 other kids. Not so good, you know what I mean? Guys, my time's nearly up, so I'm going to leave you with this quick story, right? I was driving home recently. I was driving back from this gig, scariest night in my life. And what happened was, driving home, this unmarked police car slammed on in front of me. I was like, what the fuck's going on? They got out the car, they started pointing guns at me. I'm like, what the fuck? They went, get out the car. So I got out the car. You put your hands behind your head, so I've done that. If you've got anything on you, you shouldn't have. I went, no. One of the coppers started patting me down, and I swear the words I heard next will stick with me for the rest of my life. Because all I heard was, I fucking knew it. 1 minute. He had me bottle of Copperberg this whole fucking time, the little dickhead. Guys, this has been great. Take it easy. I'm D. Maloney.
D. Maloney, everybody! Right?